What is up, guys? Hope everybody's having a great morning. I know I sure am. We're about to hit the road. We have a lot to do today, and I want to bring you guys along on today's vlog, whatever you want to call this, because there's a lot going on, and I think this will be a perfect time to catch you guys up on what's new, what's upcoming, and just life in general. But first, we're gonna have to stop and get some coffee. I do like going to Starbucks for my morning coffee. I love the brown sugar oatmeal espresso. My wife got me hooked on that thing. Cheers. Now we are heading to the Pelican headquarters to pick up some brand new storage boxes. Now the funny thing is that yesterday I was out in Torrance, but I was out fishing with my friend Art. This guy invited me to go rock fishing, and yesterday, man, we had an absolute blast. The weather was perfect, there was absolutely no wind, and we did pretty good. We caught a few fish. We caught a big shark as well. I say we, but he caught a big shark, and overall it was a great time. It's been a while since I've gone out to fish. Well, let me correct that, deep sea fishing. It's been a while, so it was definitely refreshing to be out in the middle of the ocean, just enjoying a perfect day. That's what it was, a perfect day. So Artie, if you're watching this, man, thank you so much for taking me out yesterday. I really appreciate you, and man, I am looking forward to summertime when we can go out to Catalina, San Clemente, Dana Point, maybe some Mexican waters, and go after the real game fish.
We're not photo ready.
Hi.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you. So we picked up the boxes, and it was funny because Laura said congratulations. And it's not like I won the cases. I've been working with Pelican for quite some time now. The reason why she said congratulations is because they're actually pretty hard to find right now. Well, you can buy them, but if you want to pick some up that are local, that are in stock here at their headquarters for marketing or media, pretty hard to find. So I'm so glad that we got 2 of them, and we'll unbox it in a bit and show you guys why I'm going this route. We are here, favorite place of all time, Tiny Rig Co. We're here to talk about that, and also the Toyota Tacoma will be getting a few things that I didn't think I needed when I first installed my alley cab camper, but after using it for about 1.5 years, I think those things are a must. That's including the window, side window, and the side panels that have mesh to keep all the bugs out and whatnot. Now the music selection here at Tiny Rig is always on point. And we're just going around to see what everybody's doing, making sure everybody's working. Sir?
I'm not working, dude. I'm just having fun. Another advanced seal. Another one.
Out of how many?
I don't know. Probably 100 by now.
Damn. We got Jordan over here. You.
What's up,
man?
Dude?
How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Good.
Chilling?
Chilling. Out and about. Aside from my wife, this guy was the guy I was most excited about showing the Land Cruiser to. First impressions.
It's clean.
Not bad.
It's really freaking clean, and it definitely has the 90s Toyota smell.
I know, that's probably my favorite thing about it. But I don't know. I have big plans for it, and becoming a professional that has a shop and knows suspension really well, and I think you've done a few of these, right? Maybe?
Yeah, so one of our former employees, Kyle, who moved to Tennessee, he asked me, he wanted to get into off-roading, and he asked me what he should buy. And I told him an 80 series, and he bought one, and we did an old Manimo suspension kit on it.
Yeah.
And we wheeled with him. He was in one of the videos, and everything was cake for that thing, so.
Probably performed better than ours too.
Probably.
So, so what do you think? What do you suggest for suspension for this? I know the guy, he upgraded the back to Old Man Emu, the front ones I think are still stock or possibly OEM.
I think we talked a little bit last night about doing like a little bit of a taller lift, which I think will help kind of keep it looking mean.
Yeah.
Or give it a little bit more of an aggressive look. But yeah, Old Man Emu steering stabilizer, and then honestly, maybe like go to Squirrel and have them check all the bushings on the truck.
Yeah.
Because all that stuff's going to be old. Like I'm looking here, you've got rust on your seat bolts, which tells you how old this truck is.
Right, 30 years or so.
So I'm going to assume that some of the wearable parts, like on those links right there, I don't know if they can see it, where you got some spider webs. Those bushings are probably going to start going. So if this guy was leaving it in the driveway or taking it out on like really basic stuff, then I would say that stuff might start to go as you upgrade other components and start taking trips and whatnot.
Right.
So,
just have them go through the whole thing and...
Yeah, and I think Squirrel's probably really good for that.
Yeah. They do with all Toyota.
Yeah.
OEM parts too, so.
But yeah, I think from a suspension standpoint, Old Man Emu is a no-brainer. They offer a ton of different kits for it. We can go through their catalog. Different spring rates, different, we'll call it like tuning on their Old Man Emu nitrocharger shocks.
Yeah.
But I mean, people turn these into freaking hardcore rock crawlers with Old Man Emu, so I think it's a good option.
So enough about the Land Cruiser. Now we're going to talk about the Tacoma. Obviously, I didn't bring the Tacoma, so we're going to use Daniel's as an example. I've had the camper on for about a year.
I think it was 9 months I saw last night on your channel.
9 months. It feels longer, dude, because I've actually been going out and camping with it. So, but anyways, at the time, obviously things have changed, but at the time when I got it, we did the build sheet. If you guys haven't seen that video, you can go down the description, check it out. I did not get screen kits, and then a little, when did that come out? The window? The window.
I put it on right before we did the Lost Coast trip.
Okay. But the kit had been out.
Yeah, but not that long before. I was kind of undecided on it for my personal truck.
Yeah.
But I need to be able to demo it for customers.
Okay.
And then once I put it in, I actually really liked it.
Right.
And I remember you telling me that you thought it completely changed the look.
That's what made the camper, I think. We do have some on order. One window. The screen kits.
Yeah, so we got screen kits all around. You can add the window later, obviously, like George's. GP Factor is a company that we've mentioned before. They make the table on the back. They make this cool little step that goes in the extrusion of the camper too. But they also make the window. So they're not manufacturing the window, they're manufacturing the fitment kit that allows the camper to integrate basically this Lumar window, which is a really famous marine manufacturer of windows. So again, like designed for boats. So the quality's there, it's gonna hold up, it's not gonna rust and corrode. And then it seals really well. So you've got the 3 snaps, and then they call it the pizza delivery hatch because it's about the size of a pizza box. And so from inside, yeah, you can adjust how much it's open. If you're someone who has a dog, it's a really good solution to be able to, you know, keep your dog back here and give them some ventilation at night. So I'm sure they'll see videos of Soul sticking her nose out of this thing on future trips. So you got that. And then the alternative to doing the window, and I'll snap this back up, is you can do the GP Molly plate. So that's the side one, and George and I have talked before about potentially setting that up so he can mount his rods. So that's something you should probably look at getting in the future. But on the other side, you guys can see the screen kit. So the screen kit we can get closer to, but essentially it's got 2 layers of fabric. One of them is the same as like this material, which is the tent material, so really burly canvas. And then the other one is they call them mozzie nets, mosquito nets. So it's a really good screen material that holds up over time. And yeah, let's walk over and show them, I guess.
Okay. I'm excited, dude. I didn't think much about the screen kits when you told me about them back in the day, but after camping and having mosquitoes and bees in there, dude.
Yeah, it's one of those things where honestly it even works for, you know, we camped in Anza one time.
Yeah.
It was super windy and everyone just retreated to their vehicles, and like there was a layer of sand like sitting this high on my camper, but we were able to go inside, pull the screens down, and it kept the dust out and the sand out. So it was nice because we weren't just trapped in a box, right? So you get the Velcro right here. And again, like they always are, they're super thoughtful with stuff. So like there's a cutout for the light in the canvas.
Right.
But if you're, if you're in camp and you decide you want to change and you don't want to get out and close your windows, you can just roll this down, right? And you've got some privacy. But this will be good for bugs and dust, like I said, if you want to keep the inside clean. And then this canvas will add some insulation, right? So it's just as thick as the tent. It's not going to be a ton of insulation, but it's going to be a nice little thermal barrier for filling the cold or the heat radiating from the aluminum panels.
Okay.
So it's something that I, when I get to camp, I open my doors right away and just have these zipped. You can independently roll up the screen or the canvas too to keep it separate. And that's kind of how my camper hangs at camp. Just screens open, doors open, so you can run the lights outside. It's nice, especially in the summer. So the other item we ordered is the rear molly plates, the rear door mollies. So you can order them 1 up to 4. So if you didn't want to do the table and you just wanted 4 mollies, you could do that. We got you the 2, and I think for most of the people watching this, they've probably seen you do a ton of cooking off the back door.
Yeah.
So adding the mollies now, you'll have a place to put, things like a towel. You can hang it on a carabiner. So I use these for dishes and cleanup and whatnot. I've got my fire extinguisher up here, a little mini first aid kit, and this is a little molly bag that I ordered on Amazon. I basically just measured out like the stuff that I want to put in it, and so I've got like some scissors, some lighters, little things I want quick access to, and those go up here. And then I've got this cooking bag that I've had for a while and like. I keep my olive oil in it, but you've seen me make sandwiches for you before, like really quickly on trips.
Yeah.
It's just your little cooking setups right here, which is rad. So I think you'll really end up liking it. Most of our customers end up actually getting it. You're one of the few that didn't get it at the start. So yeah, I think you'll be stoked on those.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yep. The other thing too was the screen kit, right? So it goes on both sides. I had it for the window. Honestly, I would still have it, but just for demoing for customers, it's kind of easier for everyone to see the window and how it functions without the screens. So I took it off. But the back door one is the one that I use every trip. Basically at night, right, when I'm cooking and stuff, that's down when I get to camp. So like all my days, my doors stay open all day. And I just use the screen kits to kind of keep things out. And yeah, like Luna, my dog, and Soul will get used to it, and they can. You can leave this down and they can hop in and out when they want to go inside.
So now that we're done with the updates that the Tacoma is getting, I heard they have new faces here at Tiny Rig, so I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. That way the next time you guys come to Tiny Rig Co, you guys know who you're talking to. So
hi, I'm Haley. I handle sales and fulfillment.
Hey, and I'm Jeff, and I handle sales.
hi guys.
Hey, welcome in.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Another guy that you guys will be talking to here is Noah.
I do marketing and sales, so if you call in, I'll more than likely be answering the phone and helping you out.
First look. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, George. I've always wanted one. Nice, dude, a cooler. It looks like a cooler, doesn't it?
It's supposed to be a rugged case. Let's see. Very nice, dude. What do you think?
It's made in Canada, eh?
In Canada?
Yep. That looks cool.
I think they're dope.
got
I
the
think
bottle
they're
opener
gonna
on it.
look perfect inside the
All black. Someone's hair. That's rad.
Nasty. It's got a seal.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I think they're gonna hold up a lot better than your front runner ones.
I think so too. I think they're gonna hold more too, because they're a little taller.
Yeah, they're a little taller. You got like some of the, because it's roto molded, takes up a little more space, but I think you could throw this on a freeway and run it over and it's not gonna damage it, so that's cool.
You want one?
Nah.
Just leave it. That's for you.
You're gonna take your trash with you, right?
So like I was telling you guys in the morning, there's a lot going on this year. Obviously with the FJ being a new project, that's going to be a whole series of itself. You know, with the Tacoma getting updates like the window, the screens, that's going to be its own episodes. But we also have things like shows coming up. So I want to do something different this year since we're barely starting this year. I want to give you guys a list of shows that I'm going to be attending. That way, in case you guys live in that state or in case you guys are attending these shows, hopefully we can meet up for some coffee, or maybe I can meet you at the show, at the booth, whatever questions or whatever you guys want to talk about, we can do that in person. So let's start off with the list here. It's a pretty big list. So we have TP show in Las Vegas coming up. That's in February 22nd through the 24th. Then after that, we have Overland Expo Flagstaff, Arizona. That is going to be May 19th through the 21st. Usually this is one of those shows where a lot of people will come that are outdoor enthusiasts. We all get together, hang out, and so forth. We have the Big Gear Show in Denver, Colorado. That is going to be June 8th through the 11th. Right after that, we have the Outdoor Retailer Show in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's June 19th through the 21st. Right after that, we have Overland Expo in Redmond, Oregon. That is going to be July 7th through the 9th. And then after that, we have the Big Reno Gun Show. That's actually next year, 2024. Crazy, huh? Time's going to fly. Aside from those shows, we do have a show coming up in October that's still pending, and another show in November that's still pending. So those will be announced as soon as I have confirmation. But so far, those are the shows that we're going to be heading to. Obviously, there's a lot of shows in between that the truck just might end up getting booked for. But for now, these are 100% guaranteed. So if you heard, or if you're going to one of these shows, I would love to see you there. I would love to hang out with you and just talk about trucks, talk about life, talk about family, whatever you want to talk about. We can hang out at these shows. Now, aside from all the shows that I'm hitting, I'm also going to be camping throughout that whole entire time. So I'll be hitting multiple states, a ton of content coming your way. I've been trying to go out as often as possible. I've been trying to just bring the best quality stuff that I can to the table, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Another thing, the YouTube channel recently hit 50,000 subscribers, which absolutely blows my mind. I never thought we would get to 50,000 subscribers. It's not that I didn't believe in myself, it's just who would have thought that me just making videos would bring such an awesome community to life. I remember hitting my 100 mark, my 500 mark, my 1,000 mark, and now to have 50,000 subscribers. I was going to say dollars, but 50,000 subscribers on YouTube is absolutely nuts. So this year, I am going to be pushing hard. We are going to hopefully get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And it's going to be a great year. We have a lot of things planned, and I want to just bring you guys with me, which is why I'm making these vlogs. I kind of just want to be more transparent. I want to be more vloggy active instead of just a lot of adventure videos. Just kind of bring the old school channel, or the old school feel that this channel used to have, which, you know, where I used to just kind of work out of my driveway at the same time, just go camping. So we're going to be bringing that back. So for those of you guys that like that style of content, stay tuned for it. It's going to be right in your face like this. But anyways, guys, I am tired. I have been out on the road all day, and my wife and my kid are waiting for me just inside, probably just peeking out through the window saying, what the heck is this guy doing inside his car? Well, how can I not be in here? I love this thing. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart. I was supposed to give you guys more updates, but I think this is enough updates. Shows, updates on the truck, the trucks, the builds. I don't know. I'm losing it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.